What's up, Jungle fans? Today I have some new rumors for you, and these are actually from 4chan, so hint hint, I don't put much stock in them myself. I don't think you should take them too seriously, but they do bring up some interesting ideas and are good for speculation. So let's go over it. Post-game, we actually have 4 island districts that will be available for players to do various activities at. And unfortunately, in Sun and Moon, you cannot visit Kalos, but there is kind of an Easter egg, apparently, on one of those islands. And then also, as far as Rockruff goes, it will have 3 evolutions, kind of similar to Eevee in red, blue, and yellow. And then to evolve the Pokemon, it's going to require it to learn Howl, so kind of tying in with a werewolf theme. And then apparently Salandit has a split evolution line, evolving at level 36, and if it's a male, it gets 1 evolution. If it's a female, it gets another evolution. So hopefully both of those get nice designs. And then also we have 16 Z-Stones obtainable by beating the trial captains, but you will notice that 2 are missing there. So the last 2 Z-Stones are actually obtainable by beating Team Skull's Guzma and Plumeria, which will give you the Dark and Poison Z-Stones respectively. And then also along with the Z-Stones, we actually have some interesting information. Some Pokemon can change forms and even stats after they use a Z move. So actually this includes Greninja, which will get a new rainbow form, which is actually Ash Greninja with a new name. So not that exciting. It's the one we've seen, but apparently it will change forms after using a Z move. And then Solgaleo and Lunala each have a form Radiant and Full Moon, which we have actually seen on the official site. And then the third legendary Marshadow will have an Eclipse form, and Espeon and Umbreon have a Dawn and Dusk form respectively. So to be honest, this might not be a full form thing. It might just be a total, appearance only kind of thing. But apparently some Pokemon do have stat changes after using a Z move. All 47 Mega Stones that have been previously released will be accessible post-game in Pokemon Sun and Moon. But there are no new Mega Evolutions. And then in Pokemon Sun and Moon, we're going to have 128 new Pokemon with another 23 Alolan forms of older Pokemon, but all those Alolan forms are for Generation 1 Pokemon. And then the Pokemon from Generation 1 that do have Alolan forms can still Mega Evolve and have kind of new Mega Evolutions for their Alolan forms. So that includes Alakazam, which is rumored to be fighting type, and so its Mega Evolution will also be fighting type, and Kangaskhan as well. And then Marshadow, the third legendary that we have not seen yet, is going to be a dolphin, a psychic dolphin in fact. So that's kind of interesting. Generations 1 through 6, we didn't have a dolphin Pokemon, but all of a sudden, we're going to have a legendary dolphin. So hopefully dolphin lovers will be happy with that. And then even more interesting is that its secondary typing, its primary type is psychic, and the secondary type will actually change each time it enters battle. So you could have a psychic electric Marshadow, you could have a psychic fire Marshadow. It all depends on what happens as soon as it enters battle, and even if you switch Marshadow out and then back in, it'll change to a different type. So that would be quite interesting to battle against and to just use competitively, because you would not even know what you're getting yourself into. And then also the strange souvenir item from X and Y is actually a Pokemon from Alola named Gigareki. So we'll apparently see that as well in Pokemon Sun and Moon. And the NX, Nintendo NX, will actually feature a brand new Pokemon game which kind of combines X and Y and Sun and Moon. So you'll actually be able to travel to both Kalos and Alola in this one game due out next year for the NX console, which is rumored, this game is rumored for September of next year. And then apparently at Worlds, we're going to see Rainbow Greninja revealed, as well as a Meowth giveaway. This is a huge one for competitive players. The Z bracelet could allow you to place a Mega Stone as well as a Z Stone inside of it, which means that Mega Pokemon, Mega Evolutions no longer require holding on to their Mega Stone during the Mega Evolution process. So now you can have a Mega Alakazam with another item, or any Mega Evolution. So that is huge for competitive players and definitely will shake up the game a lot. And then also post-game, we have another building which is a little bit better than last generation's Battle Maison. And then champions from previous games will be battled on the SS Anne, which makes a comeback in Pokemon Sun and Moon and brings you between the island districts after in the post-game. So that's basically it. And I don't know, let me know what you think. Leave a comment on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to us. And for the latest Pokemon news, rumors, and information, make sure to visit PokeJungle.net.